If you are struggling with cold feet, swollen ankles, or that heavy lead leg feeling when you stand up, your circulation is actually being trapped in your lower body by gravity. The secret to instant relief is reactivating the forgotten second heart hidden inside your calf muscles to flush that stagnant blood back to your chest. I'm going to show you the 3 medical-grade chair moves I use to flip that switch and restore your blood flow in under 5 minutes. If your feet are cold or your ankles are puffy, pay close attention to exercise number 2. Let's begin with our first exercise, which is ankle circles and foot pumps. Our first move is a 2-part sequence called circulate and stretch. By straightening the leg, we not only achieve a greater range of motion in the ankle, but also introduce a gentle, dynamic stretch for the hamstrings and calf muscles. Think of your veins like one-way streets with tiny trapdoors called valves. They are designed to let blood up, but gravity wants to pull it down. By straightening your leg, we are manually kicking those doors open to let the blood escape the basement of your feet. Let's begin. Sit tall and centered in your chair, holding the sides for a little extra balance if you need it. Extend your right leg straight out in front of you. Don't lock the knee. Maintain a soft, slight bend. Your heel can be hovering just above the floor or lightly resting on it. First, we'll perform the straight leg foot pump. This is a simple yet powerful movement. Point your toes away from you, as if you're pressing a gas pedal. Feel the front of your shin engage and your calf muscle lengthen. Hold this position for 2 seconds. Now, slowly reverse the motion. Flex your foot and pull your toes back toward your shin. You should feel a distinct contraction in your shin muscles and a pleasant stretch along your calf. Hold for another 2 seconds. To maximize the benefit, focus on the squeeze at the top of the flex. You are essentially using your lower leg muscles as a manual bellows to force fluid out of the interstitial tissues. This pointing and flexing motion is incredibly effective. Research published in Experimental Physiology shows that even simple leg exercises like this can help reverse the impairment in blood vessel function caused by short periods of inactivity. Aim to repeat this pump for 10 to 15 repetitions. Next, without lowering your leg, we'll transition to ankle circles. Imagine your big toe is a pencil and you're drawing large, deliberate circles in the air. Rotate your ankle clockwise for 8 to 10 full circles. Focus on making the movement smooth and controlled, moving through the entire range of motion of your ankle joint. Then, reverse the direction, drawing 8 to 10 counterclockwise circles. This movement helps lubricate the ankle joint and activates all the small stabilizing muscles in your lower leg, further promoting blood flow. Notice if one direction feels crunchy, that is a sign that the joint needs this movement to move synovial fluid. Once you've completed the sequence, gently lower your right leg. Take a moment to notice the difference between your legs. You might feel a sense of warmth or tingling in your right leg. That's the stagnant pond starting to flow. Now, repeat the entire sequence, the foot pumps and the ankle circles with your left leg. A common mistake here is to rush the movements. Speed is not the goal. The benefit comes from the slow, controlled muscle contractions that squeeze the veins and the full range of motion that mobilizes the joints. Exercise 2. Seated heel-toe rocks. This next move, the rocking pump, is a powerhouse for activating the calf muscles, our second heart. Your main heart is great at pushing blood down, but it's terrible at pulling it back up from your toes. That is the calf muscle's job. This is the mechanism responsible for pushing deoxygenated blood from the lower legs back up to the heart. When these muscles contract, they squeeze the veins and fight the effects of gravity. Let's set up. Sit tall with your spine long and your feet planted flat on the floor, about hip-width apart. Rest your hands comfortably on your thighs. The movement is a smooth, rhythmic rocking motion. Begin by pressing into the balls of your feet to lift both heels as high as you comfortably can. Imagine you're trying to peek over a small wall. Pause at the top for a moment and consciously squeeze your calf muscles, the gastrocnemius and soleus. This is the pump that sends blood upward. Now slowly lower your heels back to the floor. Without pausing, rock back onto your heels, lifting your toes and the front of your feet off the floor. You should feel the muscles on the front of your shins, the tibialis anterior contract, along with a nice stretch in your Achilles tendons and calves. This toe-up phase is crucial because it creates a negative pressure environment that helps the veins refill before the next pump. Lower your toes back down and immediately flow into the next heel raise. Continue this fluid, rocking motion, heels up, then toes up. One full rock includes both a heel raise and a toe lift. Aim for a set of 20 to 30 full rocks. Every time you rock, imagine you are creating a vacuum effect that sucks the blood out of the danger zone and sends it back to your lungs for oxygen. The science behind this is compelling. Studies on venous stasis, or slowed blood flow, confirm that leg exercises are crucial for enhancing popliteal venous flow, especially during long periods of sitting. By engaging both the front and back of the lower leg, you are ensuring that blood doesn't just move, but actually circulates back into the deep venous system. A common mistake is to only use a small range of motion. Try to make each lift, both the heel and the toe lift, as full as you can without discomfort. Also, avoid leaning forward or backward. Keep your torso upright and stable, isolating the work to your lower legs. If you want to increase the challenge slightly, press your hands gently onto your thighs to add a small amount of resistance. Exercise 3. Seated leg extensions. Our final move, the leg lift, focuses on the quadriceps, the large muscles on the front of your thighs. Activating these powerful muscles acts like an internal heater, flushing the entire circulatory system in the leg. This is also crucial for maintaining leg strength, which is essential for mobility and balance. The National Institute on Aging emphasizes strength exercises as a key component of a well-rounded routine for older adults. Let's get into position. Sit tall and toward the front of your chair so you have room to extend your legs. Your feet should be flat on the floor, hip-width apart. You can rest your hands on your thighs or hold the sides of the chair for support. We will be alternating legs for this exercise. Engage your core to stabilize your body. Slowly extend your right leg out in front of you, leading with your heel. Squeeze your thigh muscle, your quadriceps, as you straighten the leg. Try to get it as straight as possible, ideally parallel to the floor without locking the knee. Hold this extended position for a count of 3. Really focus on that thigh contraction. You might start to feel a flush of heat that isn't just muscle work. That is the sign you are clearing the rust from your arteries. This sustained hold forces the heart to work slightly harder to supply oxygen to the large muscle group, effectively power washing the blood vessels. With equal control, slowly lower the leg back down, stopping just before your foot touches the floor. Keeping the foot off the ground maintains time under tension, which is the secret to building the strength needed to support your knee joints. Immediately begin the same movement with your left leg. Extend, squeeze, and hold for 3. Then lower with control. Continue alternating legs in this slow, deliberate manner. Aim for 10 to 12 lifts on each leg, for a total of 20 to 24 alternating extensions. Why is this so effective? Contracting a large muscle group like the quads requires a significant amount of blood flow, which helps to flush the entire circulatory system in the leg. Studies investigating prolonged sitting have consistently shown that intermittent active skeletal muscle contractions can prevent the hemodynamic disturbances caused by being sedentary. A common mistake with this move is to use momentum, swinging the leg up and letting it drop. The benefits are maximized when the movement is slow and controlled, both on the way up and on the way down. Keeping your upper body still and not arching your back is also crucial. And there you have it, 3 simple, science-backed moves to boost your leg circulation right from your chair. If you felt that warm tingle in your feet during these moves, type yes in the comments right now. I want to see how many of you felt that internal heater turn on. Which of these movements felt the most effective for you? Was it the ankle mobility of circulate and stretch, the powerful squeeze of the rocking pump, or the strengthening action of the leg lift? Please share your experience and let me know which city you are watching from. Your feedback helps our entire community. If you found this video valuable and want more practical, evidence-based tips for staying healthy and active at any age, make sure you hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell so you never miss an update. Today, you've learned a powerful and practical toolkit to combat the heaviness, swelling, and discomfort that comes from poor circulation. We started with the gentle circulate and stretch, moved to activating our second heart with the rocking pump, and finished by engaging our major leg muscles with the leg lift. Remember the conclusion from researchers at institutions like Indiana University and the University of Missouri: the key to offsetting the harm of prolonged sitting is frequent movement. The secret isn't a single, intense workout, it's consistency. Studies published by the American Heart Association show that sedentary behavior is a significant cardiovascular risk factor, but breaking it up with small bursts of activity can make a profound difference. Try to weave this short sequence into your day multiple times, perhaps during a commercial break, while on a phone call, or as a scheduled 5-minute pause from your desk. These small, consistent actions are what build a foundation for long-term health. You have the power to feel better, more energized, and more in control of your well-being starting right now. Thank you for prioritizing your health with us today. Move well, stay consistent, and be proud of the proactive step you've just taken.